Good boy, good boy. So here we have Atlas. And as you see, he has a really great recall. He's awesome off leash. Yes, you are. Good boy. So we're doing a little bit of a game. He's picked up on it, so he gets some distance from me. Atlas, come. Yes, that's a good boy. And this is just a fun game. You can do this with more than one person. It's called the A and B game. A, B, and C if you do 3 people, and so on and so forth. But you just stand at opposite sides of the yard or the room, and you just call them back and forth. And it's great for strengthening, recall when they're young, great for name recognition. And for Atlas, it's just a fun way for him to burn off a little bit of energy. So Atlas is exercised daily with our group of puppies. They run behind us side by side, and it's just a really good way to exert any pent-up energy in the mornings. Good job. Good job. And it helps him be his strongest, best self during our training sessions and for the rest of the day. So very important to make sure he does get exercise, but he has no problem just hanging around and laying down at your feet. But he does have an awesome, awesome personality. He wants to stick with you. Very, very loyal. So ready? Atlas, come! Yes! Very sharp recall. So he's awesome, awesome adventure buddy. If you're somebody who likes to hike, you're outdoors quite a bit, Atlas would love and thrive with that. If you're somebody who likes to jog or run, Atlas sometimes does like to take a break here and there during our side-by-side runs in the morning, but he will catch you right back up the second he realizes you're getting some distance from him. So this is him getting a bit of his zoomies, a bit playful. He's not always this wound for sound. Good boy. Good boy. He's getting a little jumpy, but he's not jumping on me. He just gets very excited. So I just use that to deter it. And as you saw, he wound right down in that moment. So very good boy. Atlas, come. Good boy. Good boy. Sprayed me with a bit of snow there. What do you think? You good boy. Good boy. Yeah, just sits right up against your leg, waiting for some snuggle and praise. And when we go inside, I have no doubts he will just curl up at my feet at the desk and enjoy a good snuggle. So he knows when it's appropriate times to play, and when we're inside that it's more of an off switch time, more time to lay down, be laid back, maybe chew on a bully stick or hoof, a Kong that's stuffed for him, all of those things. Atlas does great in the crate, sleeping in there throughout the night. And he's got a really good friend named Asher who he hangs with most days when we're not training on field trips and so on. So he joined us in our St. Patrick's Day parade this past weekend and took it like a champ. Atlas! He's looking like he's got to go potty. So we'll just give him a moment once he starts to go and give him a moment of privacy. This is where we run the pups though, so lots of ground for him to run and play. Again, that side by side, does this every morning with them where someone goes out, drives him around the yard or the field, and he just really enjoys being with his puppy friends and with his people. Some cool things to know about Atlas is that he is very, very loyal. He does sometimes carry a toy back, but he's not the most reliable retriever. So fetch is a sometimes thing with him. But most of the time, he just wants to like tag along and just be with you. So very people oriented, very people friendly, knows no stranger, very dog friendly. So he has been friends with some dogs that are maybe smaller than him or younger. And he has no issues with that at all, which is awesome. Good boy. Good boy. Atlas is good with kids. Yes, good boy. What do you think? But yeah, I'm going to try and throw a tennis ball at him. Maybe this will be one of those moments where I can get him to bring it back. Atlas! Found something, so I don't want to keep calling him. I don't want to use that come command over and over, nor do I want to say his name over and over. There he goes. I know that he'll come back in just a moment once he cues in that I was talking to him. Otherwise, I would have just made some noises, got him to look at me, and then give him that recall or come command again. Good boy. He's just got the most handsome face. I know it's a little wet from the snow and mud. That's not his fault though. Very good boy. Just did a really great job for our groomer. We got a fresh groom. Can you show me your handsome face? Good boy. Yes, you're so sweet. Thank you for the kisses. So we're starting to walk back with Atlas. Good boy, but I'm going to try and throw the tennis ball, so I'll give him a recall. Atlas, come! Yes, that's a good boy! He is very goofy. It's a really great way to describe him. His playful antics like this, the zoomies when we're outside, are one of our favorite things about him. And sometimes he likes to slide around on the floors. Atlas, come! Oh, wrong direction. We'll try it again. But I don't want to keep just calling him. Yes, good boy, good! And when he looks at me this time, I'm going to throw the ball. Let's see. Sometimes he'll grab it and bring it back. Other times it's like that, where he just kind of runs in the direction. So not a reliable retriever, not a dog that's going to want to play fetch every day, every minute, but he does have the potential to grow with that. So very good boy though. What do you think? So yes, this is Atlas. Going to give him one more come command. I want to make sure he's not overly distracted like he is in this moment before I give that come command. So, Atlas. Oh, I knew I didn't have it, so I didn't have his handler focus tuned in enough. Come. Oh, so I'm not going to sit there saying it over and over again. Looks like he may have to potty. Maybe looking for a spot. What are you doing? Yes, good boy. He's looking to go potty, so we can give him a moment, but I wanted to end this on a really strong recall. As you've seen throughout this video, he does have a very great recall, and he's awesome off leash. He's great in town settings. Like I said, joined us for the St. Patrick's Day parade. Good boy! And he did really good. Good job. Got that toy? Good boy. So this is Atlas.